So, I think the conservative number that you would get from most advisors is like, ooh, definitely own 10% or less, and ideally 5% or
I'd
less
agree with that.
of your investable net worth in any one position. So if it goes to zero, it doesn't wipe you out.
Yeah, you'll hear me like we'll talk about, the home run versus the nest egg, and it's like, here's your Vegas money over here, and if it goes to 100, that's great, but at the same time, to your point, Scott, if it goes to zero, guess what? You're still okay, and you have your foundation. But, there's a couple other contributing factors that lead to that, which we'll break down, some of them being how close or how far are you away from retirement, right? Another one being is, well, what percentage of your enough number do you actually need tied to that? Said differently, if you have a $10 million net worth and your enough number is only 6 million, well, doesn't matter then that your equity compensation and that single concentrated stock is only around 4 million, right?
Yeah. No, I think a big it depends caveat is warranted here to your point. Like if you're younger and you have a long time horizon on when you need this money, you might want to swing for the fences a little bit more. That's cool. You might choose to do it with a percentage though, and really see the whole percentage as an entirety. I think one thing to note here on the knowing your percentage is I mentioned everything that's vested, meaning that it's yours.
Good point.
So another thing that will happen is you'll have options or restricted stock units that are unvested that will eventually be yours as well. So another thing you can do is just understand what's that amount worth. Because one of the things that some people hold themselves back with is they go, oh, I really don't want to sell this position. This stock's doing so well. I don't want to miss out on the upside. No, 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 no. You have all of this upside in these unvested positions that are still there. So if you're working toward an enough number of being financially free, making work optional, you can be reducing concentration in your vested stock and putting it to work in other parts of your balance sheet and still getting to go for the ride with all of these unvested RSUs and non-qualified stock options.
I mean, it's the best of both worlds, right? We're taking risk off the table once they become ours, right? And there's a number of strategies to do that. I'll just use, a simple one that comes to the top of my mind is when an RSU vests, we sell it within the next couple days, cash out, pay our taxes, then we go and put it into, something more broadly diversified. Great, you still win. But to your point, Scott, for the options that are those units that are unvested, you still have that price that it's been given to you at that you have not earned yet, and you get to participate in all the upside until it becomes yours. So I look at it as a both and, absolutely.